Hey guys, it's Chaotic Soul, and welcome to my Queen Black Dragon guide using all attack styles and super cheap gear. The most important requirement in this guide is to have super anti-fire pots. If you don't have super anti-fires, definitely make it a goal to get them, because Queen Black Dragon can be very good profit as well as great PvM practice. It is possible to kill Queen Black Dragon without anti-fires, however it requires more experience and the kills will most likely take longer. Let's start the first kill using range. During this clip I use Royal D-Hide and Rune Crossbows. I don't advise you use this setup because the hits are terrible. However, I like to use cheap gear to show you guys that it is possible to do bossing without having the best items. Also in this clip I do not use any range potions, so you guys know that you can definitely kill the Queen Black Dragon with mid-level stats. And definitely stick to it because you will only get better and make more money in the future. So if you guys don't already know, Queen Black Dragon has 4 phases. To start out the first phase, she will mainly do range attacks unless you are within melee reach. Always pray protect from range because it hits harder than her melee attacks. On phase 1, stand by the center crystal. Keep an eye on your chat box for when she takes a deep breath to send out a firewall. On phase 1, Queen Black Dragon will only send out 1 firewall at a time. However, once you kill her and tag the crystal, she moves on to phase 2. On phase 2, the firewall attack gets increased to 2 back-to-back firewalls. Phase 3 and 4 get increased to 3 back-to-back firewalls, so be careful of this. Apart from firewalls being increased each phase, she can also spawn more and more tortured souls. Tortured souls and firewalls both deal very high damage on you unless you avoid them, which I will show you how to do in the following clips. Phase 4 is the only phase you should have to worry about because she spawns 4 souls and does 3 back-to-back firewall attacks, as well as an extreme heat breath attack, which will kill you if you are near the center of the room. As long as you use your best ultimate for whichever style you are using at the beginning of phase 4, you should kill her quick enough to avoid a lot of her overpowered attacks. When Queen Black Dragon spawns any firewalls, the gaps will always be in one of these 3 spots, which you are seeing right now. Make these gaps and the firewall will not hit you. If you don't make the gap, try to run straight through the firewall so it does not hit you more than once. If you run through it correctly, sometimes the firewall will not hit you at all. Okay guys, so you see that kill took forever with Rune Crossbows and no range pots. However, it is still possible and that's all I wanted to show you guys. Now let's move on to using melee, which is much better and much faster kills. In this clip, I will use full rune and dual dragon longswords. Remember to keep an eye on your chat box notifications. Now that she is sending out a firewall, run back a bit if you are using melee, so you can have time to either run through the gap or run straight through the wall. In this clip, you see the firewall does not even hit me. Also remember to always keep an eye on her health bar at the top of your screen. Once her health reaches 0 on phase 1, tag the crystal in the center to move her on to phase 2. Until the crystal is tagged, she will continuously spit out grotworms, which can get very annoying for the remainder of the kill. Apart from firewalls on phase 1, pay attention to your chat box for a purple line. This means she is going to spawn a tortured soul next to you. This soul will spawn a shadow attack which will follow you and hit you very hard once it catches up to you. Simply try to run this attack over the tortured soul for it to do damage to itself, then kill him immediately. Also, don't forget to watch her health. Once it reaches 0 on phase 2, you will have to run all the way to the southwest crystal to tag it for her to move on to phase 3. Now that her health is completely down on phase 3, tag the far southwest crystal to move her on to phase 4. Also remember, phase 4 is the phase you want to get through the quickest because she can spawn 4 tortured souls at a time, as well as 3 firewalls and an extreme heat breath attack. So if you are using melee, please use Berserk at the beginning of phase 4 and you will get through that phase insanely fast. If you see the extreme heat breath attack warning in your chat box, get out of the center of the room and make sure you eat to full health. If you stay in the center, it will easily kill you. And once your health is completely down, tag the center south crystal to end the kill and claim your reward. In the final clip, I will use magic with a chaotic staff and no anti-fire and no armor. Chaotic Staff is by far my favorite cheap weapon in this game, so if you don't have one, go do some dungeoneering and get one. It works great for any boss. Since I've covered all the basics for Queen Black Dragon, I will end my commentary here and just let you guys watch how easy this next kill is without gear or anti-fires.